Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Queen of All the Trades. So I have your third party situation reading here, okay? So let's go right on in to the read. So the way the Divine Masculine is telling about the Divine Feminine here is romantic feelings, okay? And it says your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? So this Divine Masculine definitely realizes that he has romantic feelings for this Divine Feminine. And then we have that clarified with the Chariot, the Nine of Coins, and the Seven of Coins. Okay, so I kind of feel like this Divine Masculine knows that he has feelings for this Divine Feminine here. He wants to move forward with this Feminine with this Chariot card. And he wants to be single and independent and stable with the feminine here with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? I kind of feel like he want to invest and build in the situation with the Divine Feminine as well. You know, build upon these feelings that he has with this Divine Feminine. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles, please. Okay, so I kind of feel like with the Nine of Pentacles being in reverse, and then we have the Hangman in reverse and the Hermit in the reverse. Okay, so I kind of feel like with these two, I kind of feel like he wants to be in a stable situation with this Divine Feminine here, but I feel like he's not like in his right state of mind, well, not even in his right state of mind, but he's not currently. It's like currently he's not like, it's something going on within him that like his shadow side, something that's going on in him that he's not saying clearly about. Let me see. Yeah, he has to separate. We have the Three of Swords and the Six of Cups. So he has to separate from something from his past here. He has to come forward with some type of truthful communication or clarity and leave something out in the cold from his past. But I kind of feel like this masculine is kind of like insecure, okay? He has some type of insecurities and he has like addictions and toxic energies that is attached to him that he needs to break free from and let go of. Let out in the cold. Yeah, he needs to walk away from those things in order for him to come into a union with this Divine Feminine. But I feel like that's going to take some time here with the Knight of Coins. You know, it's going to take him some time to move forward here. You know, because he still has some things that he needs to recognize. He still has some things he needs to recognize with the Six of Wands before he can even be successful here and drop the burdens that he's going through or in the situation that he's involved in. Two endings, 10-10. See that? Towards the person that he has a lot of emotions for so that he can be happy here with the Sun. So that's what this is. It's some toxic energy that he got that he needs to let go of, but he's not seeing it. He's not looking at those things. You know, he's not realizing it, or he's not paying attention, or he's not really doing anything about what's going on deep down within himself. You know, it's like he's choosing to he's not seeing it clearly. He's not seeing the bigger picture. But he wants things to grow with his femininity, do, but he has things that he needs to work on. You know, within himself, he got issues. He got some issues that he got to work on before he can move forward with this Chariot here. And I wanted to say it's stable when I say this Nine of Coins, because in this deck, you can see that this foundation is cracked a little bit. You see how it's cracked right there? This person is standing on there, so it's kind of like an unstable type of foundation. You know, he knows that he has feelings for the feminine, but right now, you know, if he comes to her, he's going to be coming to her on an unstable type foundation. Like, he's not stable. it's going to be a lot of shit going on, basically. Too much going on, and that needs to be all cleared up before he can move forward. But he does want to build, you know. Clarify the 7 of coins. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, he does want to build here. I kind of feel like he's waiting for something, though. He could be in a crazy state financially. He kind of waiting for some money to come through here, but he does want to build. He does want to get the feminine out of the cold, okay? He's trying to come out of the cold with this feminine, so I kind of feel like these two aren't really, like, maybe not in communication, or maybe not on the best of terms. But he wants a new beginning, you know. It's something that's holding him back. Whatever's going on with his finances, that's what's holding him back from this new beginning here. You know, there's some things that he needs to be, there's some truth that needs to come out, or something that he needs to be realizing, or something that needs to be spoken, a truthful communication about somebody from his past that he needs to separate from. Okay, so his feelings, the way that he feels about the karmic person in the relationship, we have healing family issues, and it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, okay? So I kind of feel like there's a need for him to heal situations here with this karmic person in a situation. And then we have the 8 of Wands, so there definitely needs to be communication. I kind of feel like they have communication issues, and those are issues that needs to heal here. Clarify the 8 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Yeah, there needs to be communication before things can move forward here. He's stressed out and worried. A lot of stresses, a lot of worrying, a lot of anxiety dealing with this karmic situation. So I kind of feel like that needs to be, yeah. Two of Cups, yeah. Healing with the Temperance. Yeah, it definitely needs to heal this relationship before things can move forward. And then we have the Tower, realizations, Tower moments that happen in the situation. So yeah, that's issues that they need healing. This masculine definitely knows that he needs to heal this relationship that he has with this karmic person. I don't know what the extent of the relationship is, but I kind of feel like in order for them to move forward in a situation, there needs to be communication and there needs to be healing. Before he can make any progression moving forward. The communication needs to improve. What is the Tower? Yeah, before he can walk away. I feel like he wants to do those things before he walk away. I just seen the 8 of Cups. What is the Tower? Working out that shit. Yeah, he realized he needed to work it out with the 8 of Pentacles. He needs to work it out. So I don't know what the extent of the situation is with this karmic person and this divine masculine. Maybe they have children together. It's a family issue, so they may have kids. Or this can be somebody that's literally like a family member of his or something like that. Maybe like a mom or something. Somebody who he sees as somebody who he have a close relationship with that he really needs to work out, okay? So let's see what the karmic situation is saying. So the karmic person, the way that they feeling about the divine masculine currently is pay attention to the red flags. And it says the signs are cautioning you, okay? So this karmic is being aware of something that's going on with this masculine here. This karmic is paying attention to the signs and flags that's going on about a new love opportunity. So this karmic person knows that this masculine is offering his cup of love somewhere else. She's clearly aware of that. She's paying attention to the signs. Clarify the Ace of Cups. We have the Star at the bottom. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that he's offering love here. And commitment to another family. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Cups is clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles is clarifying the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Cups here twice. And then we have the Sun, and then we have the Ten of Wands. So I kind of feel like she's starting to pay attention now that, you know, there's a new opportunity here with this divine masculine, this committed situation that they may be in here. Okay, she's starting to receive some type of clarity. She wants to be happy. She wants to be happy in this committed situation. She wants there to be an overflow in the love, a new love opportunity. Here with this divine masculine, but I kind of feel like things are just a burden right now between this karmic and this divine masculine here. So this is how this karmic person is feeling. She wants to commit. She wants this commitment, but it's just a burden. Yeah, she's waiting for some good news about something for a cycle to close out here. And she's stressed out and worried. Okay, so she's stressed about this new beginning in this committed situation that she has with this divine masculine. She can have a family with him with this Ten of Pentacles. Okay? But she just wants a stable, loving situation. So the way the karmic person feels about the divine feminine is love yourself first. And it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay? And that was clarified with the King of Swords. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe maybe this karmic person feels like, you know, this feminine needs to, you know, take a step back before making rash actions dealing with this divine masculine, or take a step back and before rushing in and making any quick judgments. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Yeah, Three of Swords. I mean, Queen of Swords in reverse. So I kind of feel like this person is real bitter, real angry. So yeah, this karmic person feels like this divine feminine is like real bitter, real angry, argumentative, jealous. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Three of Cups. This can definitely signify the third party relationship. And then we have the World card, okay? So somebody has definitely ended something here to be single with the World card and the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is definitely closing out a cycle so that they can be more independent and satisfied here. Okay, and it could be this divine feminine that's doing this. Divine feminine could be pissed off, okay, about this third party situation, and she's closing the cycle out so that she can be more independent and free from the situation. And I kind of feel like this, yeah, the divine feminine is pissed off. Divine Feminine ain't holding nothing back. Like, the Divine Feminine could possibly be rushing in the fight. And this calling person could be saying, like, look, you need to love yourself first, focus on yourself. Like, you coming at me on some crazy shit. You know about the third party. You see that as a third party here. Maybe you should just, end it and be free from it. Instead of being all hurt with this Five of Cups and being all stuck in your mind. Being trapped in your mind, and putting yourself in a mental prison and being depressed. Just break free from the situation. Yeah, because she's saying the King of Swords. This shit is so funny. We got the King of Swords. And we got the Queen of Cups. Okay, this Queen of Cups is supposed to represent this karmic energy. And this Queen of Swords represents this this Divine Masculine's energy. So this is the counterpart to the Queen of Swords, which is the Divine Feminine here, right? Okay. So she's basically saying to this Divine Feminine how she's really feeling is that Divine Feminine need to clearly, think clearly about the situation. The masculine clearly has emotions for the karmic person here. And I kind of feel like, because some secret came out, something is about to come to an end with the Death card and the High Priestess. But this is all from this karmic person's perspective. Like I said, this karmic person is paying attention to the red flags. They stressed out and worried, but they want love and a commitment with this, with the Divine Masculine. That's how they feel. They want this Divine Masculine to offer them a brand new love opportunity and a commitment. And this is what this karmic is worried about. And they've been clearly telling this Divine Feminine, like, focus on yourself, stop coming at me with all this shit. Because I feel like this feminine is pissed off. I haven't got to the feminine's point of view yet, but yeah. Close out this cycle so shit can end. Stop being so depressed and stuck in your mind, because clearly this Divine Masculine is in love with me. This is from this karmic's point of view. Okay, moving on. Lord. So at this point, I'm convinced that all parties are aware of each other here. Okay, so the Divine Feminine's message to the Divine Masculine, how she feels about this Divine Masculine is let go of control issues, okay? And it says, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So I kind of feel like this Divine Feminine feels like the masculine definitely needs to let go of control issues. So there's definitely stress, anxiety, and worry here on this Divine Feminine's end of how she's feeling about this Divine Masculine. She's stressed out and worried. We see this here. And I feel like she's trying to heal some things, heal herself with the Temperance card, trying to gain some type of balance and some type of peace of mind from this anxiety here and stress. She's trying to move on from the stress and the anxiety that this masculine has put her through. And she's trying to control the situation, or she's trying to let go of what is far beyond her control at this point. This masculine is going to be in this karmic situation that's out of her control. She tried, rushing in, being argumentative with the Knight of Wands. She tried. The karmic told us that. She tried that when she found out about this situation. But that didn't get her nowhere. But in the single seat, by herself, feeling hurt and stuck in her mind and trapped. because this masculine is now giving emotions to this chronic person. So now the feminine is in the place where she's just trying to clear her mind from this shit, you know, and move on and letting go of what she can't control. If that kind of makes sense to you guys. Clarify the Page of Wands. Yeah, Page of Swords. So I kind of feel like the feminine is still watching, or feel like the masculine is watching her, or the feminine is watching the masculine, trying to find out information on the divine masculine to see if he's going to come forward, you know, with a love opportunity towards her, or if, you know, if he happy. You know, if he happy here. This divine, this divine masculine could be spying and watching this divine feminine as well, you know, because he has romantic feelings for her, but he has other shit that he needs to clear out. He wants to move forward towards her and build on her, but he can't do those things if he got all this other stuff going on. He wants to make this couple, he wants to come forward and offer this couple of love to this divine feminine here, this Ten of Cups. That's why he's watching her. He's like keeping tabs on it and shit. Tell me about the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. You know, there could be two children involved here with the two pages, a boy and a girl. That this karmic person and, that this divine feminine and masculine share together. Okay, like I said, they could have been married, but the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords is telling me that they are definitely counterparts. Soulmates. Could have been married. The Magician, yeah, manipulation. So I kind of feel like if there is children involved in the situation, I kind of feel like somebody is definitely doing manipulation here for the sake of the children, or manipulate the situation because of the kids. And there's a need for some type of balance to be in the situation, which is what this feminine was basically saying with the Temperance card. Balancing things out. And somebody is definitely blocking or protecting themselves or blocking somebody from moving on or finding out something here. Blocking communication. So communication is blocked. Because somebody is tired. The divine feminine, she's tired of the shit, you know. She's tired. They could be in a marriage, or they definitely have like this deep past connection here. Something from the past. Somebody is definitely tired with the Hierophant and the Six of Cups. Could be the divine feminine, the way she feels about the divine masculine. She's tired, you know, of the marriage and, you know, thinking about all the memories and shit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this feminine decided to block communication, you know, and from things moving forward in the situation. But somebody definitely blocked communication, because remember I was saying over here about something about communication need to be worked on before shit can move forward. But I kind of feel like somebody is definitely too controlling and they need to let go of the issues and let shit flow the way they're supposed to. If it's kids involved, somebody is definitely manipulating the situation, you know, on the strength of the kids. Like, the shit is fucking with the children's livelihood. And things need to be balanced here. So the message for the way the divine masculine feels about the divine feminine, the way the divine feminine feels about the karmic person in the situation is past life relationship. Okay, and it says you have known each other before. And we have the Six of Cups. Six of Pentacles. So, giving equally in a situation. So she feels like she knows that, this karmic person had a previous connection with this divine masculine. Okay, so this karmic person could definitely could possibly have children with this divine masculine as well. Yeah, this karmic person could definitely have children with this divine masculine too, probably. But this feminine is very aware of the past life connection, or whatever the connection is that this masculine has with this karmic person here. And this feminine knows that this karmic person is getting equal shares of the money, or this masculine is giving this karmic person something. Money, finances. So this feminine is very aware of the situation here. Like I said, when I was talking about this part, I felt like all parties are aware. So I think that both parties may got kids with this divine masculine here. And this is the reason why this karmic situation can't just disappear altogether, because there's children involved here. Or something. Because somebody is definitely blocking communication. Clarify the Six of investing. So the feminine knows, the feminine wants this, the way this feminine feels about this karmic person is that she knows that this masculine is investing time and investing money and shit into this karmic person. But some type of truth is about to be revealed here with the Ace of Swords, and something is about to end with this situation, dealing with this karmic person. Or some truth was revealed about, truthful communication was revealed about somebody being betrayed or backstabbed. Yeah, and somebody's going to walk away from the situation. It's going to end. The situation is going to end. It's divinely guided. It's supposed to happen. It's going to happen in the right time in here. But things is at a standstill in the stalemate type of energy here. Okay, it's like somebody have a blindfold on. They're not choosing to see that something is definitely divinely guided here. So this is basically the karmic and the divine feminine battling over the divine masculine, pretty much. The boy is mine. The boy is mine. Yes. But I think what I'm seeing here, I kind of feel like they both have kids with this karmic, with this divine masculine here. Do both of these parties have kids with the divine masculine? Oh, you find out. Yeah, divine masculine was definitely trying to get away with some shit here. Being sneaky in the situation, giving equally in the two situations. Okay, we figured that out already. Yeah, it's something that he's holding back. He wants to move forward in the situation towards his divine feminine energy here, but it's something that's holding him back. He could be a husband or have other... It's like he's trying to sneak away from other things that he got going on with this karmic person. Do he have kids with the karmic? Yeah, a family, 10 of cups, a little girl, a page of cups. I've seen this before, but I didn't speak on it. Yeah, he has a family with this karmic person. Okay. Could be a little girl involved or a water sign child. Yeah. Ace of Swords, the truth. So let's see what yeah, so I feel like it's water sign kids involved with this karmic person, a little girl, then a boy and a girl over here with the divine feminine. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius child, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius child. It could be any of them because I did see the Page of Pentacles too. Um, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So the message that y'all got really is the righteous stand firm forever. Proverbs 10:25. Okay. So it's basically saying whoever is the righteous in this situation is going to stand by what they believe. You know, you're going to stand by what's right. You know, whoever this is, they're going to stand by what's right and what they believe in. And then look at these cards. They're so pretty. I got 3 of these messages from the Love Oracle. So it says, what is it called? The Love. Yeah, the Lover's Oracle. So it says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now it's time to give to yourself, okay? And I kind of feel like this is what this feminine is doing here with this with this Temperance card and this Nine of Swords. You know, she's letting go of control issues, letting things go with the flow, you know, taking time out, giving to herself here, and, you know, not really putting too much focus on this divine masculine, you know, letting shit go with the flow. And I kind of feel like this is the message that this karmic person was trying to relate to this divine feminine too. Like, you popping off, you know. I kind of feel like this feminine had a lot of aggression, you know, and popped off at this karmic, to be honest. So the next message that we got here, it says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Okay? I was just saying that, y'all. I was just saying that. And then we have this one. This is so pretty. With the heart on fire. It's crazy. And then this one says transformation. It says your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Okay? And this is what this message was that this divine feminine was trying to tell this comic. You know, like, shit is about to change here. You know, things are about to end. He's about to walk away. I know that he's giving equally to you. You know, I know that he has other obligations when it comes to you, but he's about to walk away from you. Think shit is about to transform. The masculine even said that when he has romantic feelings here for this divine feminine, he wants to move forward, but he has things that he needs to figure out and do before he can even do that, you know. So this is your message, Sagittarius. Hopefully this gives you guys some type of clarity, and I'll see you guys in the next reading.